One best plumber race that we really figured stuff out, I say we went to Mountain View. Hi, I'm Mitchell Childress. I drive the #2 Savage race car. I am 35 years old. Outside of racing, I work for a dump truck company out of Oak Ridge. The hardest thing in the racing lifestyle, I would say, would be just keeping everything balanced between your family life and racing. Got 3 kids, keeping me wide open. The oldest plays sports. The middle one, he's keeping me on my toes with his juice box and wanting to race, so it's fun. Yeah, I've been racing. I started go-karts when I was 10. I moved into cars when I turned 21, moved into the modified street. And we decided we want to buy a late model, and now look at us. The reason I run the Best Plumber 604 series is you don't have to travel 5-6 hours to race. You got a decent amount of races in this area. Someone asked me last night if we was going to race it again next year. I said, yeah. I said, it's the best bang for your buck and race in the area and pay good money. Makes a great race car driver would be being very consistent and trying to take care of your equipment. Don't want to get in there and start tearing your stuff up. You can run 100 laps and still be ready to go at the end.
Lap number 1 to Mitchell Childress.
Just my driving style is more conservative. I've got more up on the wheel this year. I don't really know what to say on what was the biggest factor in it. You can go back and forth on shocks, motor, it's anything like that, but we definitely picked up from last year and hopefully keep the speed going into next year. I say my favorite person to race against is probably Bradley. He's very competitive, and whenever you race against him, it's always interesting because you don't know which Bradley's going to show up to the racetrack. Who races with me on race day? I've got my good buddy Pudge. I've got Josh Quinn. I've got my uncle. I've got a few buddies who can come whenever they've got time. One best plumber race that we really figured stuff out, I say we went to Mountain View. I was a little skeptical about going there because we've had bad luck in the past. We've had some real bad luck. When we hot lapped good, we qualified. I was kind of worried in the feature, but after that, we started running pretty good. We run 5 or 6 races and finished out of the top 5, I think, once. So it was pretty nice. The most dramatic thing, I think, was at Thunder Mountain.
All right, here go your next 3 have to take time. That's going to be the 2 of Mitchell Childress.
Me and Cameron got together up there, and I just pushed the issue on it. I was trying to get into 3rd and got into him, and I think we spun, me and him spun, and collected 1 or 2 more. That's probably the most dramatic thing we had on the racetrack this year. Everything else went pretty smooth and calm, I have to say.
As your Rookie of the Year points leader, going to be that 2 of Mitchell Childress.
To win the Rookie of the Year, it felt really great. I kept debating on it. I was like, I'm going to throw my name in the hat to run for it. It's going to pay for our time and money this year, so I know it's probably not as much money as we spent, but it's going to help a little bit going into next year.